What's going on, everyone? My name is Cynic, and welcome to a brand new Is It Worth It episode inside of Infinite Warfare Zombies. Now, I believe this is like episode 19 and 20 that we've done here on this series, so in case you guys are curious about any of the particular epics inside of Infinite Warfare, most likely I've already covered them inside of Zombies, so I encourage you to click on the little eye in the top right hand corner. That'll take you to the entire playlist. Very interesting stuff. This is probably the most popular series here on the channel. But anyways, with that out of the way, let's move on to the epic variant of today, which is the RPR Evo Ripper. Man, are you guys in for a treat with this weapon. So it comes with the Reckless trait, which increases your overall weapons fire rate, which accounts for just its SMG mode. The Reckless trait does not in any way, shape, or form affect its AR mode. I didn't really notice that much of a difference because I know a lot of people were curious about that. So the Ripper does not increase your AR mode's fire rate, but besides that, it does come with Focus, which reduces your weapon's idle sway whenever you're aiming down your sight. And of course, it comes with that nostalgic COD Ghost name of the weapon and look. So in case you guys were fans of Call of Duty Ghost, this is definitely a nice blast from the past. I really like how they did this, and I wish more epic variants were done in this way. I know the Volk Vintage is right around the corner, so hopefully when that's added to the game, we get it to look kind of like an AK-47. Anyways, a little more on topic. So let's talk a little bit about the Ripper's rate of fire. So the base RPR Evo's fire rate inside SMG mode is 909 RPMs. It is the second fastest firing SMG inside of Infinite Warfare. It's only outbeat by the FHR, and of course we're not talking in the sense of bang bangs, we're just talking about the base weapon itself. Now with the Ripper's Reckless trait in mind, you're gonna get an RPM that's bumped up from 909 to 954, and this is definitely noticeable. Again, this only affects SMG mode. It doesn't really affect the assault rifle mode all that much. Matter of fact, I don't even think it affects it at all. But of course, like always, stuff like this doesn't come without a few drawbacks. So with the Ripper, you're gonna definitely have to burst fire this thing unless you pick up dewdrops, because that recoil is just crazy. It goes all over the place. And another thing you're gonna notice is that the Ripper burns through its ammunition like crazy. So two of the biggest drawbacks, matter of fact probably the only drawbacks with this weapon, is the recoil, which can easily be taken away with dewdrops, and its ammunition, because you can't conserve ammo for shit with this weapon. Even if you decided to burst fire it and be as conservative and manage your ammunition as closely as possible, you're still gonna be buying ammo at the end of every single round. I mean, you gotta remember, this is an epic variant of the RPR Evo, which can't even manage ammunition on its base variant, and this one increases its fire rate, so you're definitely not gonna have any ammo at all. So moving on to a little bit more of the pros of this weapon. So with its faster fire rate, of course you're gonna burn through ammo faster, but on the flip side, you're also gonna kill everything a lot faster. Dewdrops is this weapon's best friend. It makes this weapon a fucking laser beam. All you gotta do is aim down your sights for a certain amount of time, let that little ping kick in, and then now you have double the amount of damage. Like I said before, that aspect of dewdrops is kind of like a cheap version of bang bangs. If you throw on bang bangs, it does 4 times the amount of damage if the weapon works right. Sometimes the weapon doesn't, like in the Volk Retro's case. But with the Ripper's case, luckily for us, it actually works, and the zombies die 4 times quicker. Now the Ripper's a pretty solid weapon. I was actually able to last all the way up until around 25 without even pack-a-punching this thing, but in this gameplay I was getting irritated with the amount of ammunition, so I kind of said fuck it and I pack-a-punched it. And like every other weapon, whenever you pack-a-punch, the fire rate now comes out a little bit faster and the gun fires a little smoother. So this weapon's kind of funny because whenever you pack-a-punch it and double pack-a-punch it, the pros and the cons are really shined on this gun, because the Ripper kills zombies faster than any other weapon I've seen, but it also burns through ammunition faster than any other weapon I've seen. Even if you try to burst fire this thing and you feel like you're killing them fast and you're doing relatively good at managing your ammunition, you'll still always be looking down at your ammo count and being like, what the hell, I just bought ammo, I'm burst firing like crazy, how can I be out? All in all, I think the Ripper is a pretty solid all-around epic variant. It really only has 2 drawbacks, which would be the recoil and the ammunition, but again, dewdrops can easily take care of the recoil. Ammunition wise, the Ripper's a wall buy in all the maps except for Attack of the Radioactive Thing, so that's the only map you're really going to be at a disadvantage with this weapon. I also want to take note and say that the Ripper is the second fastest weapon when it comes to killing brutes in Spaceland or ninja zombies in Shell and Shuffle. The only weapon I've ever seen kill those things faster is the Type 2 Butcher in its shotgun mode. I haven't gotten a chance to test the Ripper out on Attack of the Radioactive Thing, but I'm assuming if it kills the ninja zombies and the brute from Spaceland anywhere near as fast, then the brute Krogs from Attack of the Radioactive Thing probably isn't going to be that much of a problem anyways. All in all, I guess I'd rate this about an 8 to 8.5 out of 10. I think it's definitely a notch above the base RPR Evo, and everyone everyone that has this weapon seems to be really happy with it and how quickly it kills the zombies, as well as I'm sure a lot of people are in love with the way this gun looks, considering it brings back that nostalgic feel if you're a fan of Call of Duty Ghosts. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you guys have the Ripper? What do you guys think of this weapon? Do you guys have the Bazosuku? And do you prefer that over the Ripper? Tomorrow's gonna be a brand new epic versus epic. We're gonna see which of these two epics are better for zombies. But hey, in the meantime, why not cast your vote on which of these two Is It Worth It episodes do you guys want to see next? Or even if you guys have another suggestion that you guys would rather see next. Like always, feel free to write them down in the comment section below. Big thank you and shout out to Authentic Trauma, who was so kind enough to let me capture this gameplay. I don't actually own the Ripper myself, so special thanks to him for letting me capture this gameplay. If you guys want to check out his channel, link is down in the description. But like always, my name is Cynic. Thank you guys so much for watching and stopping by. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Drop me a rating and I'll see you guys all next time with a brand new video.